So guys, you know, I'm gonna do my video today, but want to make a little comment regarding that KFC stuff that went on in Jamaica. You know, just the fact that I'm here in Canada. A lot of us, I have quite a few people calling me when they saw it and telling me, oh, they're so ashamed to be Jamaican because of what happened. I'm not gonna stay too long on this issue, guy. You know, because people saw this guy out of Trinidad did a video and commenting that I saw the video myself. He's showing the KFC to the dog and said, "Guys, look, even KFC we give it was a video there sort of you know I would say whether mocking or not what went on down in Jamaica. Anyway, we can't fault this Trini for doing that because this same guy I watched him about 2022, and he did a very good piece on Jamaica, very positive. So when you do positive stuff, you get positive result, or you get negative result. And mind you guys, this one was negative with what went on down there. But guys, you know, part of his comedy is talking about poverty. We don't have any people dying for hunger in Jamaica, guys. People are poor, yes, but you know something? Food is always there because that is a country that everywhere you turn around there's food, there's fresh fruit, vegetable right now. Everywhere you turn there's mango. It's mango season, ackee season, all of that there. Nobody's starving in Jamaica. Nobody's starving in Jamaica. We have too much food in that country. And this fast food that come in and this is a certain small percentage of people behaving like this guy. So I want to put it out there. So all the people who shame that what going on because no. This is a small percentage of people doing that, and these people out there, guys. This Trini, this is for you. Those people aren't in poverty because do you know how much for a Kentucky meal in Jamaica? And if you're in poverty stricken, you can buy that. And from what I gather, they had to buy something and then they get a free box. These are people are just like that. The same way they're the one who. These are the same people who go to vote because we have people in Jamaica, guys, that do not get in politics, do not get in religion, and they're very successfully. And if you notice, people like these ones out of the chicken and stuff like that, in my opinion, they're the same one who run around and so they're die hard, whatever for whatever party, and and this is it. So you can't change the mentality. They still have, to me, like the slave chain hasn't come off the brain, so they have that slave mentality right there still. So please, Mr. Trini, I agree with some of what you're saying, because they behave pretty bad. But we don't have no poverty stricken, no people dying for hunger in Jamaica. There's plenty of food, and this small percentage of people that always doing all of these things to make Jamaica look bad, do not go by that and make any comment because they don't represent Jamaica, okay? That's a small percentage. And as for my friends and colleagues who were saying about their shame when anybody in the Jamaican or any black, and I heard it, you say the comment to any black person do anything here, people jump and say, oh, I'm not so ashamed to be black. No. Anybody do any crime here, black person do any crime, I don't feel ashamed. It's not my family member and it's not me. It's upon that person. When other race of people do something in that race, you don't hear they coming out and say, oh, the shame of their country or whatever. So people, you need to stop that and stop calling me and telling me that you're going to be ashamed because it's going to happen over and over, guys, because Burger King is there. They're going to have their anniversary coming up, I'm pretty sure. Lisa Anna, who is a PNP, her husband own they own Burger King and own coffee, Krispy Kreme donut. So those anniversaries coming up. So guys, sit back, relax, and enjoy your life. There's too much serious stuff going on in the world to worry about a small a small set of people down in Jamaica behaving badly, because that's what it's all about, behaving badly. Those people aren't poverty stricken. You can't go to Kentucky. It's several $100s for a meal in Kentucky. So there's nobody there dying for hunger, Mr. Trini. Big up Trinidad, and I know something, Trinidad. I see Trinidad people support Jamaica a lot now, especially up to the other day I saw one lady sent to Colas one of her the people down there and send some money and things. So I'm not knocking Trinidad, and you know, so the guy make his point, and he have a valid point, because that was very disgraceful, you know, to behave like that. Okay, so I'm just saying, the part where he's talking about poverty. No, there's no poverty stricken people down there. There's poor people, yes, and Jamaica is not lacking food, because there's so much food in Jamaica for people to go hungry, or you know, anything like that. So I just want to make that point to you. A lot of people don't know what I'm talking about. There's an African guy who did a video on this Trinidadian guy who make this comment, you know, showing the chicken to his dog, and it's not even saying, you know, well, guys, you can go on YouTube and see it. I don't want to waste too much time on it. But for the people, stop calling me and stop telling me how you feel bad to be a Jamaican, because guess what? This is gonna happen again and again. Like I said, we have Krispy Kreme down there. We have Burger King anniversary, and we have that one they name now, Popeyes. All of those there, guys, pizza, and all of them anniversary coming up. So you know what? Just relax yourself. And for the small-minded people, you know, it's a small minority of people who behave like that. The majority of Jamaican people don't have no time for politics, religion, or any of that damn foolishness. You know, they're intelligent people working and living their life. So that's it for that. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna make some coconut oil today to show our friend how to do it. And guys, I have 3 coconut there, but I have quite a bit of I think I've done about 6 or 7 already. And what I did, those were done, and you know, did them overnight and put it in the fridge so I can get the cream come to the top. Okay, so guys, here in Canada, when you go buy a coconut, I shake it, and if you hear the water in it flowing like that, you know they're good. If you shake it and nothing comes out, then you know it's a bad coconut. So anyway, guys, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna be breaking these, because what you do, you have to break them. I'm gonna break one and show you guys from breaking it and how to extract the meat, and you know, just go through the whole process. So guys, I'm gonna break them and come back and show you you know, from there. Okay, all right. Yes, guys, I finished the coconut. I forgot, I should have come back and actually show you. Well, anyway, this will be it in the skin here, and you can use a knife, not a sharp knife, or a spoon, and you go around and you get your coconut out. That's just a little illustration there. So basically what I do right now, guys, I find I haven't grated coconut in years or anything to grate it with a grater, guys, because that's why God invented the Ninja, the food processor, and the blender. So guys, what I do now, I start already. I'm just gonna cut these in smaller pieces so they'll, you know, more better. And this Ninja, guys, it grinds everything so fine, even finer than what you use a grater. It's awesome. So, and I always like to, just when I'm doing it, to use some hot water, a little bit of hot water, because that brings out the coconut milk more when you use a little hot water. So I have my kettle going. Don't have to be boiling, just, you know, some hot water. I put with it inside the Ninja, and that gives you a nice make all the coconut cream. So this is basically, I just cut all of these up in smaller pieces, and I'm gonna throw them into my Ninja. I started, and like I said, guys, I have quite a few done. I've done about, cause this, guys, is not really to say make to use, because when I'm making coconut, I use quite a few. The ones that I've done already last night in the fridge is about 5. So I'm just doing it to show my friend how it's done. It's not necessarily that I'm doing it for myself. So, and the thing about it, guys, some coconut is not all coconut you get oil from, because I did some coconut a couple weeks ago, guys, to make oil, and I use about a dozen coconut, and guys, no oil materialized from the coconut. All I gotten was just you just go right down to what we would call the custard. That's it, no oil. So what I I realized it's not all, and they were like these ones, they were fully, but they didn't render any coconut, any oil, guys. So this is it. It's how it is. So I'm just gonna finish cut up these and blend them up. Guys, the weather is so warm and nice where I'm at. I'm not complaining. It's today, I think it's about 24, 25 or so. It feels hotter, but guys, we're gonna enjoy it, because before you know it, so they're telling us right now all over the place that we should look out. I think there's a lot of blackout in some provinces where I'm at, and we have to prepare to have blackout for several hours in certain. Well, we don't know what's gonna apply, but I know I've seen in Alberta today that there's a blackout in that up there in that sense. So it's what it is. So like I said, guys, people just let it get, when they see stuff happening and it's about your own country, other people doing it, do not feel any guilt. You're not a part of it, and stop crying down yourself that you feel shame to be a Jamaican. I hate that when people say that, something happened down there and they feel so bad. What is the term she used? I feel so bad. Feel ashamed. I feel ashamed being a Jamaican. No shame there. So guys, I'm gonna finish cut this up, and the water is warming right now. It's almost done, so I'll just finish this. I'm using a very dull knife, guys. That's why I'm cutting it like this. Otherwise, I'll be cutting it on the cutting board. Yeah. Save your finger that way. And coconut oil, guys, is so good for you. That, avocado oil, and olive oil. Those are three of the best oil. Loaded with a good fat. And guys, don't worry yourself about to get organic coconut to do your coconut oil. Just get your coconut, Yep, that's it. I'm just gonna bring the Ninja up, put a bit of water in it. Like this. I turned the wrong stove on, guys, as usual. I tell you. So guys, I'm gonna let the water eat it and come back. So I have some more warm water here, guys, so I'm gonna add it to my, and guys, get that guarantee that even as the warm water going, it starts to it's break down as coconut cream. And this Ninja, guys, it doesn't make a lot of noise, so this is the newer version. And guys, this Ninja break down the coconut so fine, even finer than if you're grating it. Awesome, guys. Oh, what am I doing? That's my Dutch pot I'm gonna use to cook it down. Okay. So guys, look at that. See how creamy that is? Okay, that's the first step. And I'm gonna get some more in the blender. right now. And the same procedure, add some warm water and blend it. So guys, I'm gonna finish blend this off and then come back, okay? So guys, this is the final one, and I'm just gonna take it out. Okay. It's a bit greasy with there. So guys, see how white and pretty coconut is, coconut milk. See that, guys? Yeah, that's it. And guys, you could just feel the oil in it, because you know that hot water is a big improvement. So it's, I just feeling to see how warm it is. So guys, I have a bowl here that I'm gonna squeeze and put it in. So right now guys, you just incorporate it all in together. You don't need a gloves for this, yeah, as long as your hands are clean. So you know what, you just blend it in together, just mix it all up. Let all of that, okay. Guys, and this I'm just gonna do once. But when I'm doing coconut milk, I always like to get the strongest one, and I don't know. We'll see a sec. You see, guys, look how fine it is. This is how the Ninja does it. Very fine. Awesome. So I'm just mixing it up together right now. You know, just let everything just mix right in. Just get so guys, right now, and guys, I know this, you know, not just Jamaica, I'm a West Indian, and even in the Philippines, I saw cola similes in the Philippines, and I always catch it video when I have the time, but I saw a video, they went to a place where there was so much coconut, because the Philippines does so much stuff with coconut, you know. I've seen they have lots of coconut oil, milk, they do lots of coconut milk, the tin one in the store and stuff like that. So I just see the highlight of it that he said, I've never seen so much coconut, but I'm gonna watch it later when I have some time. So I always use a small strainer, and then you're gonna juice it out, guys. Okay, you just juice it out like that, and I put the trash here. This is much faster than, you know, scooping up with my hand. So you just wring it. This brings back memories, guys, when I was growing up. Yeah, on the weekends we used to do grate the coconut and with my grandmother, and but I would do it back there, guys. After you grate the coconut, she put it outside, cover it in the sun, and in no time the cream come to the top, you know. So, and then we just put it on to make our coconut milk. And back then we didn't have a blender, but there was something called a coconut mill, and because you know, my grandmother, we did coconut milk a lot, and other people in this district. And I'm telling you how creative Jamaican people are, guys. It was a little machine they make that you just push the coconut through, and you know, you get the juice from it. You didn't have to grate, you know. And even that was how great, guys, because not everybody had it, you know. So you could do quite a bit of coconut in the space of using the grater. I think it was called a coconut mill or something like that. But it's a little machine, and you could, you know, it was artificial, made by, you know, Jamaicans to do their coconut to get, you know, and that's it. So, and as I say, coconut is any place that warm is used, and it's used a lot in all the Caribbean islands, Jamaica, Trinidad, Barbados, all of them, Belize, any place that's warm, guys. Coconut tree grow, you have coconut is used there, you know. So this is it. Coconut is a big industry in a lot of places because the oil is very expensive. And guys, there's another way of doing the coconut, and that's the cold press. And that one you don't heat the coconut, but that is a longer process. So another time I'm gonna do the cold press one. Goes through, yeah, I think several days or so to get it done. And because you're not gonna eat it, you're just gonna do it and let it set and keep attending to it till it's finished. And that's awesome. That's you know, that's called cold pressed coconut oil. So I think I took out enough, you know. Guys, look at that trash. Fine, you know. I had an older ninja guy, and that was like, it will still come out. In the food processor, it doesn't come out this fine. This way you get all of the juices come out. It's a mess right now, guys, but don't worry. So right now, guys, I'm gonna strain it. Okay. Beautiful. Look how white, beautiful that is. So I'm gonna see if think I can get a little bit more out of it. So I'm just gonna have not too much water, just a little bit of water, and see if I can squeeze up a little bit more, because the whole idea is everything gonna rise to the top. This thing feels so fine. I can't talk about it. It's very fine. Cause this is a new one I have here, guys. So this is my second. I think this is the first time I'm using it. Yeah. So I didn't realize it was so good. The old one I had about for about 15 years, and I tell you, they don't make me mad like that anymore. Even my food processor I'm still using, guys, from 19 something, and the food processor is still going. So my Ninja just conquered about a year ago, and I just decided to get the one I wanted, guys. I waited till the price went down, and I get it. That's me, you know. I shop around. I wait. It wasn't a priority because I have my blender and my food processor. So when I see the price drop, guys, I went right in. I'm gonna add a little. The water's a bit hot, but I leave the kettle on. And guys, even this is still rich. Oh, yeah. So I can get a little more juice out of this. I'm gonna go for it. So it does. And I mix it all in. And I think you can use the trash for, you know, certain baking stuff. So this is a thing that, you know, everything is can be utilized. I'm not gonna do that though. Just for the coconut milk, and that's this coconut oil. So oh, I forgot this part, guys. I should throw this part back in. Yeah. I should squeeze it out. That's what I should have done, but oh well. I don't know. I think summer is getting into my head today, guys. Oh boy. Squeeze it out. And back home, this goes to the chicken or the pig. It's had to pig feed. How they used to make pig feed, they boil this down with bananas, green banana, either the skin or all the vegetable skin with salt in it, and that was for the pig feed back then. And the chicken would get this also too. Natural, everything natural. Now the pig is getting the chicken feed, and the goat feed. They all, they all want nothing from nature anymore, all artificial. Yeah, this would be nice for the chicken back home. And we at our common fall for us. That's the best meat. You know, it real common fall chicken. And that's what my grandmother, we used to eat. My grandmother used to grow. They were clean because they in our yard, and they at night they know what time to go into the cook. Like these chicken and stuff back home were so smart. Yeah. We let them out in the daytime, they run around the yard and pick worm and stuff like that, and at night they go straight in the cook by themselves. Smart. Okay, this is done with. One last training cleanup, guys. So I'm gonna add this in. Okay. And that's our coconut milk. So we're gonna leave that. I'm gonna put it in the fridge because it when you put it in the fridge, it rises to the top faster. You know. So I'm gonna put that in the fridge to the cream rise to the top, and that's what we're gonna cook down as our coconut oil. You can leave it out to do it, guys, but it depends on how fast you want it. You put it in the fridge, and in about half an hour to an hour, the cream will rise right to the top, and we'll have on the way to the coconut milk. Coconut oil. So guys, this is our coconut. This is it here, from the shell to this stage. I hope this is for my friend, and I hope you're gonna make all these. I think he's gonna make his own for sure. So I hope this helped, friend. So that's the milk right here, guys, and I'm just gonna let it set. And when I return, the coconut milk will be, I'll take it out and show you what it looks like. And then we start cooking it to bring it to coconut milk. So guys, this is our coconut milk here. This is what coconut milk look like. Oh, you get it to that stage. Okay, guys. See? White and pretty. Coconut milk. That's it right there, guys. Okay? So I'm gonna put it in the fridge for about an hour or so. Let it rises, and then I'll be right back. Okay? All right. Yes, guys, Empress is here with the fine. Well, not, you know, getting there. Okay, this coconut I did last night, guys, and you can see this is where the cream is at. This one I was gonna give it an hour, but I give it about 3. I leave it for a little bit over an hour. That's the one you saw me doing today. So right now, guys, the next process is, so you see, guys, what you need, guys, is just, as I said, the cream that rises to the top, huh? Yeah. So right now, guys, I'm gonna be doing this in a Dutch pot. So I am gonna do the ones this one first. So what I have to do right now is to remove all the cream from the top, because that's where all the oil is. Look how rich this is, guys. I hope I hope I get coconut from it, oil from it, because sometimes you see it like this, guys, and it's still, so you're trying to get as much of the cream without the water, okay? Because if you get too much water, then it's gonna take a much longer time to cook down. And this is what you get when you buy a tin of coconut milk, guys. This is here on the top, all this goodness here, that's the coconut right there. What underneath the bottom is water. You see that? This was overnight, and so it formed. Yeah, this is what I want. Even if you get a little water in it, that's okay, but not too much. You just need the cream. That's it here, guys. And that's the same part if I'm doing when I'm using whipped cream. Yeah. So this is it. Beautiful. Like I said, guys, I'm hoping these are really oil making coconut, because some of them aren't, you know. So I'm gonna get as much as the creamy as possible, because a lot is in it. See that? Yeah, that's what we need. So coconut oil is, buy coconut oil is so expensive in store, guys. It is a time consuming process to get it done. You know, it's a lot of, first you gotta get the coconut, you gotta ox it out. People like Grace Kennedy, you know, they buy the coconut and then they do all of that inside it. So it's anything that is good for good, guys, takes some time to be done, you know. And this here, guys, is really awesome. This is gold. This coconut here, this is where you get all that goodness from. So I'm trying to get as much of it as possible, because a lot's still in there, even though you might have to take it up with some of the water, but don't worry. And this water, guys, you could use it to do anything. Cook your rice and peas. You know, it's rich. It's a rich coconut water. Very, very rich. Skim off as much as possible. So this one is there from overnight. And as I say back home, guys, when my grandmother were making coconut milk, they just make it and put it out in the sun in a pot, cover over it, so you know no bugs or anything will get in there. And a few minutes, you know, maybe a little while or so, with the heat of the sun. So the same thing the fridge do out the opposite. You put it in the fridge, and the fridge let the cream rise to the top. Put it out in the sun and let the cream rise to the top. So it's the same process result you're getting with little different method. So that's it right there. I'm getting up as much as possible. See, there's still a lot of cream there. I saw the separate when I started to get them out. Well, lots. Yeah. Just spinning the spoon to see any big pieces are still there. Guys, I just finished watching that piece with Cola. Yeah, I'm watching it right now with my TV turned down low, because you know with I don't want to get any copyrights, right? He's in an island in the Philippines, and guys, they grow so much coconut over there, and I think that's where they produce most of it, because we got a lot of coconut milk from the Philippines, you know. So, and guys, Cola Smith was at 180 something for the longest time in Jamaica, and he's in the Philippines, and he almost reaches 200,000, guys. So you know, I just have to put it out there, guys, because you don't get much support from Jamaica. Not even to put a finger on it, and just a thumb up. And these are the people you think, guys. A person like Cola Smith now, he should have been gone like you know. Oh my God, way past the 200,000 for all the stuff that this guy do. But as I say, and I don't care who wanna have in feelings, Jamaican do not, a lot of us do not support our own, and you know we continue to support them, but this is how it is. You have to travel abroad, guys. Cola Summit get it key to what, 2 cities. You get I think you get some kind of acknowledgement in New York, and you get a key to the city in a town in Florida. And up till this day, I've never, and he said it himself, guy, never heard an official came out and you know just acknowledge him, because you know what, they're ashamed, because the work that he's doing, they should be doing it from the people tax dollar. But then again, the people, they don't see that he's feeding people and you know doing all of that stuff, sometimes out of his own pocket, and no acknowledgement from the government of Jamaica. And even some of those people would still tear him down who is helping. So this is the reality here, yeah, guys, and this is how it is. You know, a lot of time when I do things, people say to me, Why you keep helping these people? Don't you see these people don't appreciate nothing, but you know what, guys, it's not there. I'm doing it for, I know the people what I'm doing it for. Appreciate it and acknowledge it, and that's it. And it's, you know, so this is the thing. So that's where it's at. So that's why when I said all these people coming and wasting their time up there, running out with Kentucky and all of that, guys, there's so many things happening in Jamaica, so many kids missing and all of that, and these people don't have the strength to come out for that, and they came out in thousands, and not me, not I alone saying it, guys. Lots of people saying it. Women are being, and now they said a lot of, you know, adults are being missing, you know, and no KFC moment out there for these people, you know. So this is it. But you take away the food or, you know, the dance or whatever, and you see the results pretty fast. Yeah, they're out in numbers. And if they do go out and protest for anything, guys, it's they call this is the Jamaican call it a 9-day wonder. After 9 days, they just go back to the reality, to the same old, you know. So it's what it is. So I am just telling it. Many YouTubers down there coming out, even with this chicken, come out and talk about it. You know, the energy should be put into towards their liberation from what they're under down there. But you know, it's what it is. Marcus Garvey said, people not gonna think they're till they're back against the wall. But I would think right now it's getting close to that, guys. The back against the wall for a lot of people. Not just Jamaica alone. A lot of countries where you have these puppets ruling. And still, even in Jamaica, they still come out in their green t-shirt and orange t-shirt and said, you know, that gonna save them, and they get the box of chicken. They sell out their freedom for a box of chicken or even less. So it's what it is. And a war raging over in the Middle East, and right now you hear people talking about gonna close one of the main way where you get 20% of the oil tankers come out, and so they're fighting to try to let Iran don't close. It's called the Strait of Hormone, and this is in the Middle East, because that's where quite a bit of the oil come from, you know. So you know that all of that is gonna go up one way or the other. The only people benefit from war is the guys who make the bombs and the guns and all of that, you know. It's a business. War is a business. And you can bet any country that imported a lot of food and stuff from, especially United States, you're going to see a very, very high increase in the food bill and for fuel because of this. So that's it. So I'm trying to get off as much as possible. As much as possible. And people need to stop talking about, you know, when you anything to wars, making a better Jamaica about you know, Jamaica is not the worst, and you know it's happening all over. It's happening all over, but you're looking out for your country. You know, and when people don't get up and say anything, you have a lot of people that take action feeling. You have to big up people like Muto Baraka and all those people who stand up and you know, say enough is enough. And I go back to the chicken thing, guys. Jamaica is not a poverty-stricken country. There's poor people, but nobody is dying for hunger. And these people who do these things out there is just gluttonous and greed. And furthermore, Trini, Mr. Trini, these are not people that I think they're going out. Okay, you have to have money to buy. You have to have money to buy the chicken in order to get the free box. And the chicken that they buy is several $100 for it. Then you get a free 2-piece. So I just want to correct that part. What you say? And why you getting Beanie Man and got Vibes Cartel involved in it, Trinidad? Because Vibes Cartel come to Trinidad and you guys didn't really like some of you know, what went on. So leave Vibe Cartel and Beanie Man out of it. But in a sense, guy, you know, I say Trini Man is right, you know, a lot of stuff he said, because our own Jamaican people stand up. I see Oliver Lifestyle, Oliver Unfiltered, Junior Lifestyle, and a lot of people come out and say and talk about it. So that's, you know, it's an awful thing. So, like I said, Trinidad, I've seen Trinidad support a lot of these YouTubers down there with thing right now with charity and stuff. And even if they didn't, we're all one people, guys. And guys, you know why Trinidad and Jamaica is always like people say that we don't like each other. This go way back, guys, way back, and it's not really the Trinidadian fault. This was back in the day. I read up on all it. We used to learn all of this history in school, guys. When I was growing up, now they don't teach it anymore. When I was growing up, we learned in school, and it's in, you know, some of the history out there, that just like you see the United States and you see a lot of Europe is united, the Caribbean, both East, West, North and South, was trying to bring in forward a thing called Confederation. And what that means, guys, that they were all going to unite together, all those Caribbean countries, under one umbrella, one currency, and trade within, you know, their own countries and all of that. And when they went to vote, the vote came up. Jamaica voted against it, from what I gather, you know. And at that time, I think it was the People National Party, they said, was the one who voted it down, you know, at that sense. When, you know, when I read up through the Jamaican archive thing, I didn't get this from any politician. That was the PMP, who I don't know if that time they were in power, but they were strongly against it, so it didn't go any place, you know, because, you know, Jamaica is one of the biggest islands, and if you don't have them in the midst of things, you know, that's what happened. So from that day forward, guys, Trinidad, not just Trinidad alone, but I think Trinidad particularly, the resentment is not because of anything else, but from this, because we could have been, you know, they're saying that the Caribbean now could be a powerhouse, which is true, because unity is strength. And just like in Africa right now, guys, see the countries are 3 countries right now formed together, unite under one currency, and they have one flag. I think they still have a different flag right now. Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger, under one umbrella. And can you imagine, guys, Africa trade within itself. Africa doesn't need outside United States to come and tell you, but they're cutting you off this and cutting. Neither do Jamaica or a lot of these countries. Jamaica got oil, gold, bauxite, all of that. It's a rich country. Jamaica is not a poor country. So I wish people would just stop talking about poverty stricken. Jamaica is one of the richest islands in the Caribbean right now. Oil, gold, you know, bauxite and all of that. So Jamaica is a rich country. Anyway, guys, I'm going to turn the stove on and come right back, okay? So guys, I'm back and the pot is on the fire now, and you see all of that liquid, it's going to slowly reduce down. And the more it reduces down, guys, is the more you'll see. Like I said, if they're all coconut, because not all coconut. So I'm just hoping, you know. So the more it reduces down, guys, is the more you will see the oil rise to the top. And you know what, I don't keep it on a maximum heat because I don't want it to burn. So this might take, you know, a little while. I never really time it, but it might take a little while. And you can see the bubbles start right now. So it's gonna reduce down, and the more it reduces down, that's when you're gonna see all the oil rises to the top, you know. So this is gonna be slow process. So, you know, we're gonna leave it there, let this do its thing, and in the end we'll see. Like I said, this is so what 5 and 3 8 coconut, guys. So I'm just doing this just so, because if I was doing it for myself, I would do quite a few more coconut when I'm making my own coconut oil. But a friend of mine asked me to show how it's done, and you know, this is it right now. Okay, so we're gonna leave it, let it slowly reduces. And you know, just you can't have too much of it. I know back home in the days, you know, some people use wood fire, coal fire, and You know, they just slowly, they know how to adjust the heat to let it slowly cook right down, you know. So basically that's it. So we're gonna leave it at that, guys, and when it, we'll check back in before it totally reduce, and you know, and see, you know, and keep up with the progress. So guys, just stay tuned, okay? All right. So guys, this is the coconut milk. They're bubbling. That's about 15-20 minutes in the process, and right away I see oil rising to the top. So guys, I know these coconut, I'm gonna get oil from them. So you see all that bubbling, guys? It's gonna reduce it. You're gonna go down, down, down till, you know, you can see oil on top right now. It's starting the formation, guys. Okay, look at that, beautiful. Okay, so stay tuned, guys. I want to show you what's going on there. You see that? You see all the oil forming on top? It's reducing. You see that, guys? That's what I want to see. So it's getting along, guys. I give it another, you know, it's a slow process, but look at that, guys. Coconut oil, big up yourself. Okay, stay tuned. All right, update on coconut oil making, guys. Look at that, guys. Man, I'm telling you, this is about 4 or 5 coconuts, 6. Look at that, guys, and it's still going. Look at that. All right, catch you in a bit. See, look at that. Coconut oil, guys, you can do your own. Yes, guys, we're almost there. You see the oil that popping up right now, guys? Let me show you. See, it's getting brown around the edge, and the custard, that's what we call that down in the bottom, that is the yummy part, guys. If you ever try and make your own right now, guys, the scent is, the smell is awesome of the chard, and that was in the bottom, that's what we call custard. That's, you know what, while right down, and that there, guys, when it finished done back in the day when we're home, it's gonna get brown. So you need to get up, if it's start to get brown around the edges right now. Look at the oil, guys. 5 coconuts, so I get some good one this time. So it still can reduce, the oil is still coming out, because you see, as long as all of that is still white, you see all of the custard here, everything here is still white. So once it turns brown, you know, you don't want to get too brown because you don't want your oil to burn. Look at that, guys, what's coming up. So we're gonna leave it there, give it another 10-15 minutes, guys. We need all of this here, the custard here, that white part is gonna, you know, be brown. We turn it brown, and then that's the point, you know, that it yield all the oil that it has within in it. So another 20 minutes, guys. Yes, it's a slow process, but that is clean oil, and guys, that's your oil right there, no preservative, right? So 15 to 20 minutes more, guys. All right. Yes, folks, as you can see right now, let's see that almost brown, and it yield, I think, as much oil. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pour that oil out now, guys, and I'm gonna continue to let it just stay, and because there's a lot more to reduce from that, so can get a bit more. So right now, guys, I'm just gonna strain this through so you can see what is there right now. And that's, guys, for 4 coconut, 4 or 5, I think. I used 3 today, but one, I forgot to tell you, one was not good. So, oh shit, guys, oh, so much of my oil gone. Oi, I did it the wrong way, guys. Look on my cutting board, guys. Look at all my oil I lost. Sorry there, guys. Sorry, but oi, I am pissed. Oi, so I'm gonna try and trade out put the cup in a plate or so. Right now I have to strain it back again because some of the stuff came through, and I want to get it nice and clean. Oh boy. Sorry about that, guys, but you know, it's just a fruit coconut to begin with, and I'm wasting it, you know. So let's see what can go on here now, guys. Let's see how I'm gonna pour it. It's not a lot, but I don't want to lose from it, you know. So I'm gonna slowly pour it in like this. And as I say, this should be totally brown, so that means there's a lot more oil in it, but I just want to finish this video, guys, you know. So I just let it slowly do the thing for the rest of it. I probably can get a bit more out of it, you know. Let me this. Okay, and guys, that is as healthy a coconut oil as you can get. Look at that. That is clear, beautiful. Nothing to keep it on the shelf, because you have to preserve everything, guys, that you buy in store. Everything is being preserved, you know. This is straight up coconut oil. When I make it, guys, like I said, I do quite a few coconut and tons of oil, because my two oil I use most is coconut oil and organic olive oil, the real deal. But this amazing me, guys, because I didn't thought I was gonna get this much. I did 4 coconut and I had 3 today, and one of the 3 was totally not good. That's what I'm saying, guys. No matter how you judge sometime, you always, because it was shaking, the coconut oil was shaking in it, so you know, so this is the thing, guys. So out of those 3 today, only 2 was good. One was totally a bust, you know, wasn't good. So the 4 I did before, awesome. That's where I get most of the, look at that, guys. Wow. So that's about almost 350 milliliter. It's more than a cup, about 1 1/3 cup for 5 coconut, guys. I would say 4 and 2, 6 coconut. Not bad. And this is just to show my friend how to get her coconut. So this I'm gonna put back to the fire, guys. Put in back the custard, and this custard, guys, when we're back home, when they get really brown, we put a little salt in it, and you roast your banana, green banana, and that's what you're gonna have it with. You're gonna heat your custard and your green banana, or anything if you want to roast yam or whatever. So basically, from this coconut, when I was growing up, nothing go to waste. Everything is scrumptiously delicious with coconut. So guys, this is it right here. I did 4 and 2, 6 coconut, and I heal a cup. I think it's almost a cup and a half, guys. So you know, guys, here a lot of people might say all that work for that, but all that work for that, guys, but that is straight good stuff right there, folks, you know. Like I said, no preservative or nothing, straight up coconut oil, guys. Not getting no better than that. So Vibes 39, big up yourself. And this is for my friend. You know who you are. Once you get it, you better thumbs up. Okay, so guys, that's my coconut. Look at the texture of that, guys. Okay, Marian Mella, big up yourself. Deacon, big up. Fire, big up yourself. Who else left? And everybody who support the channel, big up yourself. Okay, Oliver Unfiltered, big up yourself. Sometimes, guys, that's why I said everybody, because when I can't remember, because even though I'm not that big a YouTube channel, I get a few people who support the channel, and I am so, you know, Julie Unbothered, big up yourself. I haven't seen her for a while. A new person came in today. So many people come forward here, guys. You know, I don't want to hold up this thing, but I like to thank people. Noreen, big up yourself. Ivalyn, big up yourself. Candy, Progressive TV, big up, big up. Go over to Candy channel, guys, and show her some love, alright? And she's an actress at Jimmy, with Richard Brown, Jamie, with all of them. She's very talented. Go show her some love, okay, alright? Marian Mella, I see you there. Big up yourself. Ivalyn, big up yourself. And guys, like I said, Paul Sensor, big up yourself. Just today I saw this at Paul Sensor. If you have a channel, go over and support him, guys. You just subscribe to my channel. I tell you, I'm just going through to see a few people who haven't shout out lately. Like I said, guys, I know the videos is not for everybody, so if you like watch it, you watch it. If not, that's okay. Marlene, cooking adventure, that's a new one too. Big up yourself, Marlene, big up yourself. Go over and show that person some love. Okay, so I thank you all, guys. The Innes family, bless up. Winston Stone Chronicles, big up yourself. You know what, thanks for all the support you're giving to Vibes 39, my friend. Denise Rosa, Lady Nonchalant, big up yourself. And anybody who don't hear the name, big up everybody. Manners and respect to one and all. And as I say, guys, what I say up there about what's going on is people calling to me and saying how they're ashamed to be Jamaican because of what a few people down there, you know, few people behavior down there. And I'm telling them that, nope. What people do doesn't reflect on me, and don't let it reflect on you, because like I said, folks, those people you see there out there running behind Kentucky, I'm pretty sure that their stock, they make a ton of money, guys. So this is it. And as for Mr. Trini, you know what you say some truth and some fact there, and some of it I didn't too like. So but big up Trinidad, and still yeah, big up Trinidad, the whole Eastern Caribbean, Africa, everybody big up themselves. Unity is what we say, folks, unity, okay, instead of we tearing on each other. And as for, you know, the folks down here, there, guys, some of us, we leave the plantation, just the chain off the foot, but the slavery chain is still around the edge, and you know, that's the sad thing, but it's what it is. So for the rest of us who's totally free foot and head, do your thing, and you know, unite, love each other, and all of that. So people, thank you so very much for subscribing and liking and sharing to the channel. Big up yourself, everybody. Have a wonderful day. Peace.